Welcome to Hippie Chick, where cooking is just a flick of the wrist. So let's get started. Today, you guys, it's my husband's birthday. So I am actually cooking his birthday dinner. He wanted pasta, so that's what we're going to be making today. Okay, so I have my water on here, and I do have it up high just to go ahead and get it started, you guys, so we don't have to wait on that too much. And back here, you guys, I have some shrimp. It's going to be like shrimp and chicken. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I'm just throwing the shrimp out at this time. It's not ready just yet. Okay, so while we wait for all of that stuff, I'm going to go ahead and start with these tomatoes, okay? We're going to have tomatoes in that, and it's going to be the Bowtie pasta. And we're going to use these ready chicken strips here. We're going to use some of these. And we're going to actually use some broccoli florets. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of this Maggi pollo. Now, you guys, I tell you it is. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm not supposed to say you guys anymore, you guys. Oh man, what am I going to do? I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. One of my subscribers said I got to stop saying that. So that's something we're going to have to really work on. Okay, y'all. Okay, so now we're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of the lemon juice. We're going to use a 1 teaspoon of the red wine vinegar, you guys. Sorry, don't judge me. We're going to go in with some basil, maybe 1/4 teaspoon of basil. Just a little bit, just a hint. And also 1/4 teaspoon of this red pepper flakes. I do have my box of salt here, just in case I need some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slice the tomatoes. Now I don't like cooked tomatoes, and what I like to do is just slice them in half like I'm doing, and I just garnish the pasta with the tomatoes. Now my husband, he likes it cooked a little bit, and then sometimes he don't. It's just a preference. So today he said he didn't want them cooked, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to slice them and garnish on top. You got, oof. Y'all, sorry. I have somebody else behind the camera today that's helping me out. I've been trying to convince her to come out and at least speak and say hi or something, but I don't think she's going to do that today. You want to try?
No.
Well, you guys, I can't say that, can I? I'm going to get it together, you guys. Y'all, I'm going to get it together at some point in time. I'm going to really work hard on not saying that, but it's going to take some time. Okay, so all I'm doing is just slicing them in half. And I think I am going to go ahead and cook this whole bag of the bow ties. Now, if it was just going to be me and my husband and my daughter, I would probably do like half or whatever. But we got a few people over, so I'm just going to go ahead and cook that whole bag. And I'm going to go ahead and use all these tomatoes. Now, Nikki, do you like your tomatoes cooked, or do you like them just kind of on top?
Usually I cook mine if I'm doing a pasta.
You cook them? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They just make it so colorful on it.
Right.
I'm gonna do the broccoli floret. Sometimes I use the asparagus. You've done it with the asparagus before?
No, I haven't.
I've done it with the asparagus, and also
the spinach. I usually use the spinach.
Yeah, we've done it with spinach. That would have been nice too. But now I was just talking with Nikki, and she said she likes to make homemade Alfredo sauce. So I have never made a homemade Alfredo sauce, but I've seen it, done before. And I'm not a fan of the Alfredo in the jar, so maybe that's something I can do, you guys, and maybe it'll even taste better, because I'm sure it tastes better, because anything homemade tastes good. What did you say you put in it?
I use cream, Parmesan, garlic, little salt and pepper.
Some butter.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think I am going to try that. I think that'll be kind of fun to do. I'm curious to see if I like it a little bit more than the jar. I don't know. I used to love Alfredo sauce, but I don't know. It's just something about it now. Maybe it's my old age, y'all. Okay, you guys. Okay, you all. I have finished slicing the tomatoes. So I'm going to take my cutting board and I'm just going to put it off to the side over here for now. Because I may have to use it again. I'm not sure. Sometimes those chicken strips, they be a little bit too large. And then I may have to kind of cut them a little bit. Okay, so my pasta is boiling really nicely, you all. It's not right where I need it to be, but I'm going to go ahead and add in this Maggi Pollo to that because I want to make sure that these noodles are good and seasoned, because you really have to season your noodles when it's boiling and not necessarily when it's coming out of, you know, the water. So, ooh, that smells so good. Now, have you ever used the Maggi Pollo?
No, I haven't.
A subscriber, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, a subscriber, but she told me about Maggi Pollo. She sent it to me. She sent it to me. She sent this to me and some other bouillons. And all it is a bouillon. It's chicken.
Right.
Chicken bouillon. But I've heard a lot of people talk about how good it was, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it at Walmart here, or even at you know, Piggly Wiggly. They didn't have it. So so she sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really happy about that. Let me check on these shrimp here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's ready. All right. Let me just wipe this up here. It was splattering a little bit with you all. Okay, so there we go. All right, now you all can see that that water is boiling really nicely. I don't know if you can get a view of that, Miss Nikki, but I'm gonna go in here at this point, and I'm gonna pour in all of those bow ties. Okay. And that smells so good with that Maggi Pollo in there. I'm going to let it come back to a boil. I still have it on high. I'm going to let it come back to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, I'll turn it down, you all. And then what I'll do is I'll go off and I'll get ready to start with my shrimp. And then we can drain the pasta. So I just kind of wanted you guys to get an idea how I did this. So it's coming up to a nice boil now, y'all. So I'm going to go in. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. I'm going to just turn it down to 7. Okay? Because I had it up high so it'll start boiling. Okay. So you all, I'll see you guys back in a minute. Hey y'all, I'm back. All right. My timer, I have 2 more minutes on my pasta and the pasta will be ready, you all. So I have already turned on my back burner here to get ready for doing my vegetables and the meats. Okay, now I just want to let you all know, I forgot to tell y'all, but I did add in maybe like a cap full of olive oil just so to keep the pasta from sticking together. All right, so I have my burner on back here. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take some of this olive oil and just kind of just coat the pan a little bit. And I am going to go ahead and add in some of the broccoli here. I'm going to go ahead and add it all because I am going to make that whole thing of the pasta. Okay, now that's the timer for my pasta. So I'm going to turn this off so it won't keep chiming there. So what I'm going to do, you guys, okay, first let me go ahead and let me get this shrimp here. Okay, now that's the timer for my pasta. So I'm going to turn this off so it won't keep chiming there. So what I'm going to do, you guys, okay, first let me go ahead and let me get this shrimp here. And now I'm gonna pour my pasta. Let me get another strainer. I'm gonna change it. And put this in. Yeah, this pasta's good. Now, Nikki, do you sometimes add butter to yours?
To the pasta, yeah.
Now, I left just a little bit of water in there. Just a little bit. And that's going to help keep it from drying out. Now, I smell this over here. I need to turn this. Now, my husband really enjoys broccoli. Now, this back burner here, for whatever reason, it just doesn't cook as fast on the same temperature as the front burner. I don't know what that's all about, so I sometimes have to put it up high just to, you know, get it to heat up really well. But it looks like it's cooking really well. So I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Okay, so that's my pasta here, y'all. That can stay there and drain. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and season this. I need to season it because if I don't season it, you guys, while it's cooking, I'm telling you, it's just not going to be the same. Now that was my vinegar, you all. I'm adding in my basil. Now, if you don't like the red pepper flakes, don't use them. If you want more of them, use more. It's all about what your taste buds like. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt just because you don't want to have no bland pasta. Tell you what, this thing is really cooking good. And I don't know why it's cooking so fast because it don't normally cook like that. Maybe because I had it heating up for the longest, you know?
Right.
Because I normally don't do that or whatever, but alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and add the pasta back. So what I'm going to do now, I have some chicken here, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pour some out on my cutting board and give it like a nice, just a rough chop. I'm trying to see if I want to use all of that. I'll go ahead and use it all. Why not? See, it usually is not that much in the bag. Turn it down a little bit. Just want to kind of keep this going. Let's keep layering with some oil. Alright, maybe it'll hold it for a while I get over here and chop this up. I'm just going to do a rough chop. And I don't want them to be too small, and I don't need them to be too big. Just, like I say, a rough chop. If you like yours to stay, you know, large like that, leave it like that. You know? And that's all I want, right there. See? It is with that. Okay, so I have my pasta back over in here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add in this chicken over here to the broccoli. And this chicken is already cooked. So it's just pretty much heating this up. All right. So I'm going to just go in and just kind of mix it up, y'all. Get those flavors mixed in together with that red wine vinegar. and that Maggi pollo. That's some good stuff. I love it. I want to be careful with that salt though. I haven't tried it or anything to see if it's got enough salt on it or not. I will once I mix it all in with my pasta. But at this point I have not, you know, checked for the saltiness. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on up now since I got that chicken in there. And we'll get that all done really good. Now y'all know it don't take shrimp long to cook, okay? It does not take the shrimp long. So that'll be the last thing that I add in there. Alright, so I'm gonna, since I added the chicken in, I'm just gonna add a little bit more oil and let it do its thing. And I'm telling y'all, there is nothing like a nice, good homemade pasta. And the reason why I like this pasta so much is because it's super, super easy. Easy, easy, easy. And you can always add or take away from it. Now, I do have this Maggi pollo in just because I am just going to sprinkle a little bit over the top just so that chicken and stuff can have a little extra flavor to it. So, you guys, that is it. And like I said, the tomatoes here, I'm going to add that on top as a garnishment. And once that has cooked down really good, I am going to go in and add my shrimp. And these are large shrimp. And then I'm going to mix it all into the large bowl here. So I guess we can come back on when it's time to add the shrimp. I'll see you guys back in a minute. Hey y'all, I'm back. All right, you all. So the broccoli has cooked down really good and the chicken is already ready. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and add in our shrimp. Now this shrimp is already cooked. So basically you just kind of heating it up. And I know you don't have to do that, but that's what I like to do. I'm just going to put it in over this mixture here that I have. I'm just going to kind of stir it in really nicely and let it get mixed in really good. It looks good, doesn't it? With all the shrimp and the chicken. We got our broccoli in here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on back up. I'm putting it on 8 now. I had turned it down to 7. I'll tell you something else that's good to go in your pasta, Nikki. Mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love mushrooms.
Uh-huh. That'd be so good. I think, to me, the trick is adding in that lemon juice. I love that lemon juice.
I never tried it with lemon juice.
Can you answer the door?
Yes.
It's probably them or maybe my sister. Oh, it's unlocked. Sorry, y'all. That was my doorbell ringing. Hey, y'all made it back.
Mom, we often ride the go-karts outside.
Yeah, you guys. So, yeah, that was my grandbabies and my daughter. They don't came, and my husband is back, and so I'm just letting them know that I'm filming. All right. Can y'all see the difference in this shrimp already? See how it's kind of done formed into like a C? That's what you want. Okay? And I'm going to just let it heat up just a little bit more, just so it'll get in there real good. And then I'm going to mix it all in with that pasta. It looks so good. Don't it look good? No? Does it look good?
Oh, yeah.
Especially with all that meat and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, girl, sometimes you know how the kids and stuff, they be eating the pasta and stuff, and they get most of the meat. You know what I'm saying? And then there don't be no meat left, be all pasta left.
Okay.
So it has plenty of meat in it. Now, have you made it with the little steak fajitas like that, the little strips?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did a Alfredo with it.
Uh-huh. It would be so good. this, you all, maybe about another minute, maybe a little bit less, just to heat up real nicely. And then I'm gonna put it in over here and mix it in with the pasta. So you all, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and go off again, and I'll mix it together, and then I'll have it in a nice dish to show you all. I'll be back in a minute. Hey y'all, I am back with the finished product of the shrimp and chicken pasta. And as you all can see, I just sprinkled my tomatoes on top. That's all I did. I'll hold it up so they can see a little bit better. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, you all. Thank you all so much for watching my channel. Thank you all for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Share out our videos, like them, and don't forget the notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.